And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it. In anticipation, Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's well aware of the other contenders as well. So if he is going to win that award, he knows he has to be at his best when he's matched up against his fellow rookies. I love MP's ambition. Going to be fun to see how he battles.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Misi in at the 5. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, "No way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake." He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Jones, pass to Misi. Here's McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer. Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
McCollum against MP. McCollum outside. It's hauled in by MP.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
To the middle. Tatum no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Misi. Clock at 6. Now here's Jones. Over Tatum. The rebound by Holiday.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
New Orleans in the lead. McCollum dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible athleticism from Murray. A combo guard with some serious elevation.
Tatum finds Holiday. And here's Brown outside, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
McCollum against MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Boston. MP inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14 points for MP.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Celtics. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Sacramento played superb basketball. He had 42 points and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, would he? I'll find out together. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. And it's the Celtics with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. MP powers through the contact inside.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Boston. Still yet to score.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The kick out to Brown. Pritchard passes to MP. Oh, good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Boston. The three-pointer, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Another miss by MP. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Olynyk. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Olynyk's got his first basket.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
MP's shot is good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and it's Porzingis in for Al Horford. And here's Tatum for three. And again, Boston with the triple. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And here's McCollum after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
MP, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 17. On the wing, Murray. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Will it go? He lays it in. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wide open look here for Murray, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific.
Getting it done for the Celtics. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We come back right after this.
In that game against the Bulls, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in...
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've been shot.
And that's all for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for New Orleans right now, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Herbert Jones is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position. Tatum kicks to MP. For 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Messi. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. Murray, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Indoors, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
The 3 from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. A three from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Boston leading by 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. MP outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Messi. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
There's 1:59 left here in the third quarter. Here's Messi. And a wide open look for McCollum, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And Holiday kicks to MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 42 in the game.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Pass to Messi. And here's McCollum. From 10 feet out, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Messi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Murray. 8 points for him. A 3 from McCollum, and another 3 for New Orleans.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
The 3 from MP. And Jones pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. McCollum outside. Back to Jones. Over Tatum. Jones, no luck. Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
MP is cooking right now. And, folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Murray down low. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come. With almost an entire new group here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Torrey Craig. MP's checked in for White. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Pass to Messi. Back to Jones. Deep 2 from Murray. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The small and power forward. The star pair of Brown and Tatum. MP out there with Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Murray. Pass to Messi. McCollum looking it over. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout
big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
The Pelicans shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Murray with it. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. They need this, and the shot goes in.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
And the dunk by MP.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
MP against Murray. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy,